but not as exploring as much as I should have. But
in the 22nd minute.
Oh, we're starting. Yo, Emeth with the 22 months in a row. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it a lot. Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight is really good. Highly recommend it. I'd also, I mean, honestly, I would recommend buying 2 and 3 also. I would probably pass on 1, but 2 and 3 are both very good games also, and they're also Metroidvania style. Oh no. 27 door. Yeah, 2 and 3 are both real good. 1 is still good, it's just not the same kind of game. Like, you can tell that Ardane's like design process and like just like the way the game flows is different. Like, I don't even think 1 is considered a Metroidvania, but 2 and 3 both are. But yeah, Reverie Under the Moonlight was like his big release. Like, it was like very hyped up. The rest were relatively underground. Is it as hard as Hollow Knight? It's not super easy, but it's not as hard, I don't think. I also don't think Momo is on Switch. For the tournament mode, you need to know what you're doing, Battered Mage. Like, you can't go in with no knowledge. Yeah, 1 and 2 are both freeware. Yeah, what's up, Crank Dead? How's it going, pal? Dude, Crank Dead, when are you hopping on the combo rando train? Yo, screw attack. We already have green brain access. You already got tired of it? Wow. Wow. Are you, I'm assuming you're not going to SGDQ, Crank Dead? I'd assume you'd already be there. I don't know if you're, like, just an AGDQ boy or not. Dang, no one except for Nox from the Grapple crew is gonna be there for Ivan's run tomorrow morning. Feels bad. Ever play Minish Cap? Yeah. I've played every Zelda game except for Skyward Sword and the DS games. Minish Cap is good. I enjoyed it more later on. I enjoyed it my first time, but I didn't enjoy it enough to play it again until much later. Favorite non-LTTP Zelda? Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess are my favorite, like, 3D Zeldas. I have them both on, like, the same tier just because they're very different Zelda games. TP being traditional and Breath of the Wild not being traditional. Rabby Ribby is, I hear, good things about Rabby Ribby. I've never played it, though. GDQ is in Minneapolis. Yo, Four Swords Adventures is a really good game. It's a really good game. Underrated game on the GameCube. Ancient, I'll stream more OT randos? Most likely, yes. I'm a big fan of the OT rando also. I'm a big fan of rando in general, but OT randos is fun because I learn something new every time I play, just because I don't know much about OT. Plus, I think they're really good for co-op, and it's a lot of fun to play rando with friends. I think it was Spike Vegeta that started it. I don't know. I don't know when that was. But you can blame Spike. More supers. Well, this is not as good of a Kakariko as yesterday, getting like Charge Beam and Ice Beam. Got Boots though. Boots is good. Ah, that's a fairy. I guess after you kill Aghanim is when that has 20 rupees. More supers is good.
Yo, Andy, hope all is well. Good luck on the runs that you're no doubt doing for GDQ.
Yo, Cobalt in. Thank you very much for the biggest boy rolling his deepest tier 3 sub. Holy moly. We're gonna go back in here actually. Thank you very much for the 11 months in a row. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well also. I'm actually not doing any runs for GDQ this time around. So I get to relax for once. So what's up, Andrew? Yeah, I mean, I just learned different potential things that I have to think of. Like, I mean, I went through the same thing for Link to the Past Rando when I first started out. Like, weird situations happen sometimes, and you just need to, like, they need to happen to you once for you to be like, okay, this is something that I'm gonna think about from now on. I get to do nothing but have fun and play games. It's also part of the reason why I'm only going for the last half of the week. Alright. So, oops, please dash. So you do Bonk Rocks. I'm gonna check the back of Escape. I'm gonna check Lumberjack Tree right now. Please get out of my way, stupid hitboxes. Explain the boot speed glitch. Yeah, I can do that. E-tank. I didn't mean to go down the stairs. But yeah, so there's two ways to do it. Both ways require having the boots. One also requires having the hook shot. The other only requires boots. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer until I do it again. So the method with the hook shot is just hook shot dashing, which is using the hook shot and dashing at the same time. It's pretty simple, and then you just touch a set of manual stairs. But without a hook shot, it's a little more complicated. What's up, Endar? What's up, dude? How you guys doing? Alright, no lamp. Depending on what I get here. Powder's good. Missile. Smoky. Let's go for it. Alright, did it. Okay, so I got 3 items from there. So the front has 2 items, right? So I didn't get the map. There's 1 chest, 2 chests. Yeah, there's 3 chests. So there's 2 items left in this gate. Yeah, some items you can't see in the dark because their pallets are loaded differently. It's weird. I'm not entirely sure why that happens. High jump boots. Okay. Or no, hold on. Sanctuary. So I get those 3 items. What did I get from Sanctuary? Sanctuary's in that list also. Did I get the map from Sanctuary? So there might be 3 items left. So it might be worth it to go in there. Shit, I don't remember what I got from Sanctuary. It's a bad feel. That's a bad feel. Did you get the map? Okay, well then. Well then. That was just lucky, Shmi. I've had seeds where I've gone like an hour and a half without a sword for a length of fast. Alright, we got 4, 6. Okay. This will be a pretty quick check too, and then I can save and quit. I could go up to Death Mountain, although it's not in logic. And check the one thing there in Super Metroid. Could just go to SM and... Dude, okay, just kidding. Remember when I said I didn't have early charge beam? Alright. So I don't have to worry too much about ammo anymore. I'll still be collecting supers and missiles and stuff, and power bombs, of course, but I don't have to worry about having enough ammo for Mother Brain anymore. Wow! Vanilla blue boomerang. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's see. If I had come in here forgetting that Sanctuary was the map, what item would I have missed out on? Let's take a look. Nothing important. I'm actually gonna go back to Super Metroid. Am I? This is always a hard decision. Like, at this point, there's not that much left for me in A Link to the Past. And it's between going back to SM or, like, checking Sahashala and going to Eastern. Okay, so here, you have to charge a spin attack. I'm gonna do it again here right after Sahashala, unless, like, Morph Ball's here or something. You have to charge your sword up until you have a spin fully charged. Release the spin, and then 1 frame later, you have to press the dash button. So I roll my thumb from B to A. I think I have 25 missiles. charge sword. Then I roll my thumb from B to A, and then you got super speed. And the way you can tell that you're in this glitch state, like you can just practice doing it. If you can't slash your sword, that's how you know that it worked. This also only works on Japanese 1.0 version. Yeah, so there's 4 loading zones in each game that take you back, and they're all linked. They're always the same. In criteria, in the parlor, the right side map room, I believe, is a teleport to the fortune teller house near Link's house. Cave above the old man on Death Mountain leads you to Upper Norfair. Dark World Ice Rod area leads you to Meridia, which is fitting because you need flippers to get to that area in Super Metroid, or in Link to the Past. And then Lower Norfair, refill room past Gold Trizo, is Dark World Mire area. So it ends up leading to some pretty cool routing because it pretty much gets rid of some potential requirements you need to get to those areas, whether it be in Link to the Past or Super Metroid. Like, you can completely skip all of Meridia and pretty much go straight to Bottoon, or Dragon, through the Meridia warp. You can also get Mire access through Super Metroid without the flute, which is pretty cool. Okay, so nothing else in here. So after this, I'm going to go to Super Metroid. And I'll probably go down and check the 3 items that I can. The 3 items that I can in Retro Brinstar. And then I'll probably save Scum if there's nothing good. And then go to Green Brinstar. What about the Desert Dude? I could do him, but he's so out of the way that it's not really worth it for me to go check that right now. Yeah, if there's, like, usually, unless I have Flute, if there's something at Agana, I'm pretty boned. Why no Death Mountain? Because I don't have the Flute. There's not too much I can do there right now. Okay. Yeah, I have blue mail. Alright. I'm not going to mark those on the tracker yet, just because I don't know if I'm going to be keeping them or not. So with that Morph Ball, the only things I can check down here. With Screw Attack also. I can check the Mother Brain Missile, I can check the Vanilla Morph Ball location, I can check the E-Tank that's normally here. Okay, so nothing worthwhile. Yeah, you have to beat both Mother Brain and Ganon. Whichever one you beat first, it won't like start the finish sequence, and you'll still have access to the other game until you beat both games. So if you beat Ganon and walk into the Triforce room, you'll be teleported. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this also. Maybe. You get teleported to the pyramid, and then if you beat Super Metroid first, you... So this is just to check the item book. I guess I could have kept the book. Desert's a pendant, so I'm not too worried about it. I know where the book is at least, so I can come back and get it later if I need to. There's also 2 items that are blocked behind that area that I can check once I get Power Bombs and Morph Ball that I can't check right now. So I'm probably gonna... I might have to go back there anyways if there's a good item. But yeah, if you beat Super Metroid first... Oh, I have Charge Beam. If you beat Super Metroid first, you'll have to kill Mother Brain and then escape. And then once you get back to the climb room, the escape kind of just kills itself. The lava still rises, but the timer's never on. So you have access to all of Super Metroid again. Could be right, Kobold. I'm not going to be able... I can check what's in here, but I can't do anything without Morph. Do I risk it? No. Am I racing? There's actually a bunch of people in this race. So I could have gotten that power bomb item if I was good and I quick dropped through the crumble block and then jumped back up through. But if I didn't do that successfully, I would have soft locked. Man, nothing good here. So we're gonna go back and get the book. So that's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. What's up, Futon? Oh my god! Fuck me, dude. Unbelievable. I spin canceled a little early there. Or I broke spin a little early. Come on. Don't do me like this. No. I either get this really quickly or it takes me a million years. Come on. Oh my god. How? How is that not making it? Oh my god. Thank you. Fuck, dude. Those wall jumps actually aren't that easy with high jump on. Those wall jumps you have to like delay the actual wall jump, because if you wall jump right against the wall, you won't get out far enough. Alright, off the desert. Oh, I got rid of supers, didn't I? Missile. Okay. So there's a super at Mother Brain Missile, and there's a super in Terminator. One of those I'm most likely going to get, the other one possibly not. But we'll see. So if Lamp is in here, Lamp in here would actually be pretty good. So I could actually beat Desert. So it's either the map or an item on the torch. All that's left is map and 2 items. I guess Lamp in here wouldn't be the best, because then progression would be towards towards Death Mountain already, and people could have done that before getting the book. So Fire Rod in here is good. I guess I don't want Lamp. I would like any sort of progression besides Lamp. Like that. Like Fire Rod and Hammer. So that's good. Yeah, Hammer and Pearl would have been a little too crazy. So I'm not gonna beat Desert. If I have to beat Desert, I'll take that loss. But with no item on Landmo not even being the green pendant, there's 0 point in me beating Landmo right now. That doesn't really do that much for me. The only thing that's left in logic for me, I think, is Zora. Oh no, Powder's in logic. We're gonna go do that. I don't even know what the other two pendants are right now, so like there's very, very little want to kill Lane Molas at that point. Like, you could argue that I should have done it just because I was there already, and it would have been quick, but... A Houlihan could be the play, but that won't give me enough money. That's good. That is good. Dark World access being locked behind the book is good. Oh god. Okay. So we can take a look at the Dark World crystal layout. That was locked behind book because Hammer was locked behind book. You need Hammer to get that item. Got another pack of supers, E-tank, power bombs. I'll take that. We got Turtle Rock is a good, oh god, good crystal. We got Swamp is the green pendant, Skullwoods is the pendant, and that's it. So I can already beat Skullwoods. I still need a couple items for Swamp, but Swamp is a relatively early access dungeon, so Pedestal is definitely a possibility. Speaking of, I need 2 more items to beat Swamp. I don't even have enough money for this. Just kidding. You fuck video game. Come on, give me some money, dude. That's all I want. That's what I'm talking about. So, water allows me to do... all the... or flippers allow me to do all the water things. Excuse me. What's up, Hansa? No. Oh, resetting will put me back in Super Metroid. I don't want to do that right now. Oh god, okay, apparently I'm just gonna go to the wrong place. We don't need money. We're just gonna ignore Zora. Blue cane. So that'll actually allow me to do Spike Cave when I go up to Death Mountain. So that's good. Okay, so what's the plan? Plan is to go to Thieves Town next. What are they adding Weep to this game? I wonder what they could even do. In terms of, or what they would do if they decided to change heartbeat noise. I mean, I don't mind the heartbeat. TBH. Alright, since I've already checked the South Loop, and I already have flippers, I'm going to do Village of Outcasts, go to Skull Woods, and then go through the North Loop. Alright, there's nothing in here that can really, or nothing in Village of Outcasts can really help me do Thieves Town any faster than I can now. So, we're just gonna do it. It's one item. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes, Hotel Soap. I'll hear a noise and I'll think it's my notification and I'll look over and just see nothing. 2 items. Nice, I got that dash. It's a tough dash to get. I'm trying to think. If I get Morph Ball, I'll probably Sequence Break up to Death Mountain just to enter through Upper Norfair instead of going back through Green Brim. Pretty much, Endar. Another super. Alright, I'm pretty close to, like, the max number of supers I really want, or need, I guess. Like, until I get more beams, having like 30 or 35 or so will be good for bosses and stuff like that, but any more than that is not necessary with Charge Beam. I should also check what the stun drop is. why I dashed there. We're gonna check out the stun drop. Nice, vanilla stun drop. More power bombs is nice. Ah, it's so bright. Bam, 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 bam. That's okay, go. This was slower. Nothing behind big chest. There was a small key in the big chest. Okay. Big chest was not accessible. Yeah, I've done Hammer Blind a handful of times. I had it required in a rando seed once. Like in just a regular rando seed. Hammer Blind was required to get a sword. Yeah, well, okay, so if small key is in the big chest, that means if blind has anything, that hammer's required for that item. It's a little fun fact. Ew. You gotta be. One item. What was in the first chest? Big key. Okay, so where's it go? Check this. Check good. And have magic. Pretty solid Skull Woods, and we're out. So, 2 of the pendant dungeons are full cleared. Both of them had 2 really good items. And I didn't beat the boss. What's up, Missy? How's it going? Yo, Missy with the 4 months in a row. Thank you very much for the continued support. Hope you're doing well. It has been a hot minute. Yeah, I hope all's well. I don't have mirror. Just taking a leisurely stroll through the graveyard. Went fishing for 10 days? Nice. Sounds like fun. Pedestal, the dynamic text isn't included yet, so the pedestal doesn't actually tell you anything at the moment. Dynamic text is almost ready to be implemented, but not quite. Sure, we'll take it. Why not? Don't need it, but I'll take it. Oh, this is bad. I didn't mean to do this. Good, good, good. We're going fast here, boys and girls. Alright, what's on the pyramid? Futon, what's on the pyramid? Almost. Oh! Okay, Snapdragon. Okay, I see you. I don't have enough money. We're out. Alright, we're gonna go sequence breakup Death Fountain. No, I realized it before I looked at chat, I promise. Only need 24 stun drops. Now we're good for next time. Wave beam. Got a missile. That was bad. That was bad right off the bat. That's fine. We don't need that heart. I just wanted to hover. Okay. That's some blobs. No problem, dude. I've been trying to post more stuff to YouTube. Cause it seems, I mean, I get a pretty decent chunk of like view hours on YouTube. But I'm just trying to do it more regularly, especially now that I am not super busy all the time with traveling and stuff. I say as I'm about to travel for 5 days. I'm gonna try to upload a video to YouTube every day while I'm gone. I'm gonna do another OT rando after this. Like right after this? No. Maybe. Depends upon if Kelsey actually wants to do an OT rando today. Yeah, the Twitch app is pretty not great for VODs and stuff like that. Okay, so Palace Darkness it is. All cars are poop. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, Dark Dylan. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That was close. Alright, so I currently can't really do anything else in Super Metroid yet. By logic, for sure. There's one more item I could see in Super Metroid, but I don't know. There's a couple things I could do technically in Super Metroid without morph, but the things that I have in logic to me right now are fairly limited. So I'm pretty sure Pod has to have something. Morph could be at Zora. That would be pretty shitty, because money has been not super available so far this seed. I went too far. Alright, we're fine. We're just gonna leave those for some other day. What's up, Mystical Stoner? How's it going, dude? Are you planning on adding a custom Link sprite? That I'm not entirely sure of, Sticky Note. I think Link should just always be Zero Suit Samus. But that's just me. What's up, Nyx? Specifically, oh, it's Zero Suit Samus, exactly, Ender. Alright, we're gonna try a few more times. Man, what's happening today? Alright, see you later. Maybe Bo will be in here and I don't even have to worry about it. Just to make sure I don't die. Oh, this is gonna be my Zora money also. Ow. Easy. Nice, Futon. Hey, there's that potion, so I can go check the front stuff. Samus's sprite sheet is incredibly large. So the likelihood of Samus customizations happening is very, very low. Just got bodied. Alright, so Pod had nothing, right? Pod had nothing. Oh, Pod had a bottle that was in logic. Yep. Pod had a bottle that I'm about to use. Okay, so Morph is locked behind Bow, which is interesting. Okay. And Gravity was locked behind Bow. I don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we're going to Death Mountain. That's... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All this stuff is out of logic right now. We're gonna go check Sick Kid before I save and quit again. What the fuck? That was stupid. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, well, okay, so the thing about that is, like, bow location is very important. So, what was even left for me at that point? Zora was definitely left. Might have just been Zora. Bumper Cave was nothing, I already looked at it. Nice jump. Okay. Why did I unequip? I mean, with the first bottle being there, I'd be surprised if people knew how to do it and didn't. But it's just a matter, like Solski, I know, and Super Nintailor should both do it if they think of it. What SM on? This is a tournament. Always tournament. I can't do this with high jump boots. It's impossible. Yeah, but that's slow. The real question is, what's slower? Missing crate quick kill or unequipping the high jump boots? Yeah, probably turning off high jump. Almost definitely. Oh, almost definitely turning off high jump. No. Oh, shit. I actually never thought about falling down there and then jumping off the crumble block to not wait. It's not a bad idea. Ooh. Ew. So Bo, Titan's Mitts was also locked by Bo. Interesting. So all this stuff that I'm doing is currently Bo locked. So I'm gonna have... I think Bo has to be at Zora. I'm almost entirely sure that Bo is at Zora. Also, what's up, Sean? How's it going, dude? Man, I always lose track of where this is coming from the back. Sure, let's get those. Excited to go to Anime Expo next week? Hell yeah. Please? I unequipped it, apparently. I don't really need to grab the Mother Brain Missile Super, so we're just gonna skip it. So right side pod had the big key and morph ball, and big chest and pod was gravity suit. And so anything morph, anything I get from all this new stuff that I can check for morph is bow locked. And I'm pretty sure bow has to be at Zora, because that's the only thing I haven't checked. And if I'm wrong, then I don't know. I don't have shields on here. Okay. What am I leaving for GDQ? Tomorrow morning at... I'll probably leave for the airport at like 7 or so. I don't have speed, I'm stupid. I was gonna be like, oh, let's blue suit this to save power bombs, but it's fine. 2 power bombs... 2 power bombs isn't enough to do everything here, unfortunately. Oh, there's power bombs right here. Okay, we're fine. I forgot about these. How long is the flight to Minnesota? Not too long. Flight's at like 8:45 and we get in at 10:10 local. So like 2.5 hours. Alright. Dude, I cannot do this to save. For the life of me, I cannot do that with Wave Beam without falling back down. It's actually impossible. Yeah, so Kane is also bow locked. Okay, apparently I missed the door. Shit. There we go. Yeah, what's up, Kelsey? What's up, Burbs? So we got Screw Attack from Uncle Chest to get Book from the first chest in the Gauntlet to get Hammer, Hammer and Fire Rod, which opened up the Magic Bat location for Pearl for Dark World access. This is a pretty interesting early seed. Let me read out your hosts. You hosted? There's literally nothing on anything for me about a host. So I apologize, but I don't see anything about it. Well, thanks for the host, Kelsey. I appreciate it a lot. Hope your stream well. How was your rando? Which is actually early access still. Ooh, Tempered Sword, nice. Worst thing was Go Mode Quake inside of Pendant TR, TR Medallion, and Bombos. Bombos itself was needed to get to... Interesting. Interesting. No. Okay. Alright, nothing there. I'm gonna get these supers again. Nice. Well, welcome everyone. So currently, everything, like half of my items are bow locked currently, because I got Morph Ball and Gravity Suit behind bow stuff and pod. Yeah, well, Book was the first, the E-Tank and Gauntlet, and Book was needed for Dark World access. Alright, I'm super paranoid, so we're gonna go do Zora right now. Gravity was big chest, but big key was on the right side. So bow was needed for the big key. But the back of pod wasn't bow locked because of all the small keys you got in the front. Obviously the dark rooms were. So I guess technically Gravity was also lamp locked, but that's a non-issue for me. Once I get Fire Rod, I really don't take lamp blocks into consideration. Okay. Okay, so I don't have access to I don't have access to Hera yet without the hookshot or the mirror. Full clear Ice Palace. I can beat Pod, although that would also be technically out of logic without the lamp. Thieves Town is done already. I can go beat Fantoon. I can... I think next play is going to be check the Red Tower stuff and go kill Fantoon. Once I'm done with this. There's still an item here, so I just wanted to get it over with. Yeah, Wreck Ship is usually pretty loaded. I also have Space Jump. And I can X-Factor. Although I haven't X-Factored Fantoon in a hot minute. Oh, but yeah, especially with half magic, lamp is like at the very back of my mind. Yeah, we can go beat Dragon. I can beat every boss in Super Metroid now. Super Metroid is technically Go mode. I can get there via Meridia Warp, Sean. Hey, what's up, Zach? How's it going, dude? Well, I don't need ammo. I have Charge Beam. My ammo's low, but I don't need any more ammo. As long as I have Charge Beam, I can kill Mother Brain, regardless of my ammo counts. Yeah, thinking about those warps are pretty rough. I didn't really think about them at first until I got a seed where Dark World access was required via the Lower Norfair and Meridia warps to get the Moon Pearl. To get both, or not the Moon Pearl, to get both gloves. And Lamp. So Dark World access was literally impossible without actually using the warps. It was nuts. That was Ivan and I's first co-op seed. Yeah, at least it was co-op. I mean, we both got like bottlenecked, and then Ivan was like, "Hey, okay, so I think if I'm remembering it correctly, I think you had to go to the Lower Norfair exit first to go to Misery Mire, which had the flippers in it, to go through the Meridia Warp to to actually be able to leave. And then Pod had a glove. There was a glove in like Graveyard Ledge. So it wasn't even just like a simple thing either. You're so sleepy, you have time for a quick nap? You can do whatever you want, Kelsey. Whenever you want to come over. Come on. You find ALTTP co-op thing on Rando Discord or something? Like the Lewis script one? I don't know much about it. I actually might not X Factor, because I need these power bombs. Oops. I don't think there's... I know there's the multi... Yo, good night, Dark Strife. I know there's the SD to SNES support for the co-op Super Metroid. I don't know if that ever got implemented for Link to the Past. Dang, I'm Kelsey State. Ooh, wait. Man, I'm stupid. Yeah, Doppler's pretty rough. I'm only good at freaking, what was my boarding position? Like B51. I checked in, maybe it was 54. I checked in like right before I texted you. I was like, oh shit. Like Hyper Metroid or Zelda Parallel Worlds. Parallel Worlds is a bad ROM hack. The fact that it's the face of the Link to the Past ROM hacks is pretty unfortunate. I haven't played too many Super Metroid hacks, but the ones I've played have been really good. But I've also played ones that have been like recommended to me because they're good. Conqueror's Hyrule Tale is definitely the #1 Link to the Past hack. What's wrong about Parallel Worlds? It was made to be difficult, and then people complained about how difficult it was, and then the less difficult version is stupid, in my opinion. We get in at like 10 local time tomorrow, Zach. Ivan's picking us up from the airport. Yeah, the remake is not good. And I mean, I just wasn't a huge fan of Parallel Worlds in general. Like, I don't know. Secrets of the Past is one that I have to play still. Yeah, the remake is called Parallel Worlds Remodeled, and it's bad. Yeah. That's pretty accurate, Lightyear. Oh. Yeah, I don't have my casual playthrough saved, unfortunately. I have a speedrun of it on YouTube, but I don't have the casual playthrough saved. They just made it easier, pretty much. I was not looking at my TV. I never played the remaster version. I didn't have any interest because I didn't like Parallel Worlds that much. Thanks, Ben. Pretty sure. I mean, I definitely have it on Twitch. I think, anyways. I'd be surprised if I didn't highlight it. I'm gonna have to take high jump off for this. Oh my god, it didn't. Sure. Why not? Okay. You're lucky you didn't join the the race last night. It was pretty bad. Oops. Yeah, maybe not. I'll take a look for it, Valerius, and see if I can find it. What do we got? Nothing good. Gotta remember to check the ocean missile. Nice. So that's Death Mountain access and Darkwood access. I'm refilling here just to get power bombs before I go back into... Alright, what are my counts? 55, 40, 20. Because I'm probably going to be going back into Super Metroid from Lower North, or from Upper North here. And then, checking Bubble Mountain and stuff. Maybe go into Lower Norfair. So it'll be nice to have the full health power bombs. Oh shit, hold on. Hold please. Speed keeping is nuts. It's really hard to wrap my brain around it. I'm also going to check this one last thing, just to do it. That way I can know I don't have to come back to this area anymore. I can't get this item yet, but I'll know what it is. Okay. Well, that'll be good to have at some point. So yeah, speed, or ice is locked behind speed. Yeah, this has been an interesting seed so far. So what do I still need for Link to the Past? Ice Rod. Ice Rod is the only thing that I guaranteed need. Maybe Quake. Ice Rod and maybe Quake. I won't find out about Quake until I go to Lower Norfair, unless I get Flute. I'll be finding out about Turtle Rock, Quake, very soon. This can be a really fast seed. I mean, Hookshot, but nah. Nah. I'd also like Plasma. Speed Booster would be nice. You know how it can be. Yeah, Flute can be a Mire Shed. I'm just saying that I won't be able to find out about the Mire location until I decide to dip Lower Norfair to beat Ridley. Unless I get Flute, then I can check it earlier. So that'll probably put a little more weight on doing Lower Norfair before Meridia. Also, Lower Norfair you actually have to do a good bit of, no matter what. Where Meridia, I can skip straight to the end if I really want to. Item in the basement. Yeah, it could be top right desert as well. Definitely accounts for mirror and gloves. Basically, it just like it removes the flute being required for the Mire area, and it says flute or Varia gravity. That's all you need. There's Varia gravity. Technically, you need space jump also, but in tournament mode, it assumes you know how to green gate glitch, so you don't. Varia is required to get into Lower Norfair by logic. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not to down there, but I'm pretty sure Varia is technically required to get any items in Lower Norfair, except for the gold chorizo item if you're teleporting from Mire. Well, it requires Varia if you don't have Mire access. Ooh, that was I was very borderline about checking this with how much I still have to check, but that was worth. That was worth. So all I need for Super Metroid is speed, and then I'll be good to go, pretty much. I won't need anything else for Super Metroid. Let's go in here. Do I check Turtle Rock now and hope that Ice Rod is in there? If it's not on Death Mountain. Bombos is also in Spike Cave, so that's pretty good. I swear to God, if Ice Rod's here... I need to click here. I swear to God, if Ice Rod is somewhere here. Or if Ice Rod's hookshot locked here. That'd be nuts. Ooh, that felt really bad. Come on, dude. Alright, we're gonna respawn this just so I don't have to hover that initial thing again. I almost picked it up again. That was good. That was good. I don't know what it is about this particular hover. But usually every other one I can do first try. It's just that one going left always spooks me. That was really bad the whole way. My rhythm's been really off. It's unfortunate. I don't know what's happening. Man. Ugh. Can't keep a rhythm. Alright, we'll try 2 more times. I'm just gonna go get the rest of the stuff on Death Mountain. Oh god. Alright, well. Yeah, I'm out of here. I need to figure out what's up with me and hovering, because it's been bad. Alright. I don't care about ammo anymore. Now that I have plasma. Give me Ice Rod. Shit. I'm gonna be pissed if Ice Rod's in that last chest. So there's still Spiral Cave. How should I do this? There's an item left in Pod. So what's up here? Missile. Am I going to TwitchCon? Most likely, yes. I might be submitting this for GDQX, and I'll probably submit Link to the Past 100% All Hearts also. Alright, so... Lower Norfair first. Why no HDQ? I'm going tomorrow. My title literally says, leaving for GDQ on Thursday. That's why it's there, because I've had a ton of people asking whether I was going or not. But yeah, I'm not doing any runs this time. Oh my god. I heard it's getting worked on. I'm gonna grab that actually. Dude, where do people get all these like GDQ rumor information? Some of the stuff that people say about GDQ is like the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh, nice, Sean. Yeah, I saw an article on it, but I didn't read it the other day. Yeah, I do, but I have to equip it. And I don't really need to equip it right now. If you get Plasma or Spacer in Link to the Past, it won't auto-equip, just to prevent them both being equipped at the same time, which can lead to very bad things in Super Metroid. Alright, we got plenty of health. Well, if they always accepted the popular category of every game, then every game would be having the same speedrun every single GDQ, and that's not fun. That's why they don't accept the same thing, like 2 GDQs in a row, generally. I just want a mock ball. Oh my god. Wasn't even faster. Alright, well this has been good. We're just gonna run the rest of the way. Super Metroid's lucky it's getting into any GDQs ever again, honestly. Mockballing is faster than run speed. Then what about the last GDQ where it wasn't in? Last GDQ was the most raising GDQ there's ever been. What are you talking about? No, I'm not, Evan. Yeah, it's usually save kill is usually a lot, but that doesn't mean that people are gonna be not donating if save kill isn't there. As referenced by last GDQ, where Super Metroid wasn't in the marathon. I don't understand this guy. I just want him to jump backwards. Thank you. I've never seen it sit until yesterday. Oh god, excuse me. Ether. Alright. So, just Ice Rod. Yeah, the fact that, like, 4 straight races for Super Metroid, people died. Like, it's not that, like, it's a bad game. It's just, it's very stressful for event organizers, where if everyone dies, what do you do? Like, Super Metroid's a very volatile game. If you mess up, you die. So, you know, they can't cut it, like, oh my fucking god. Cutting things short or, you know, extending them affects the schedule very, very significantly. Yeah, but that's also like it's different if it's an unsafe run and like stuff happened. Like if it's soft lock or something, but like it still ruins the credibility of the speedrun if like the person fails to do it and has to load a backup save. Like it doesn't look good for anyone. Why did I take the chain out? Link to the Past Randomizer is not at GDQ this time around. I think having it at 2 straight GDQs would have been a bad idea. Yeah, OT Bingo is in this year, which should be pretty exciting. Reminder to donate for the file name Andy for Zelda 1 low percent race because it's high up on the leaderboard. Yeah, but you don't want to wear out the concepts. I'm actually a lot... if Rando gets in AGDQ, I 100% want it to be a solo run, whether it's me or somebody else. Those kind of things are... Like OOT Bingo, it's one thing to have commentators talking about what the runner might potentially be doing, but it's another thing completely to hear the person that's playing go through their thought process and what they're thinking at the time and stuff like that. There's benefits to both, but I think a solo for something like a bingo or a rando is really, really good. It'd be different if they like ended up supplying the audio technology to like, you know, have like queuing into our mics while we're talking. Although they run the risk of us being like, you know, oh fuck, shit, whatever. But, but I think that could be cool. Oh, I don't have the big key. But I think it'd be cool to like have them be able to be like, all right, let's go into Andy and see what he's thinking, or whatever. I guess they could tell us like when they were gonna use our microphone. Oh shit. I forgot that I had to reload the room. Yeah, they could, but I'm assuming that they would like warn you ahead of time. It's like even when I'm doing my tournament races, when my mic's off and my cam's off, I'm still talking to myself almost constantly, like just voicing my thought process out loud so it sticks. So I wouldn't want them to like, you know, cut to my audio when I'm like mid-sentence or mid-word. But I think that could be cool, and that should be something that they do for races in general, just because it's more interesting to like hear runner input. Even if it's not for very long, it would still be nice to like hear stuff runners have to say in races. And have it be like opt out or something like that, or opt in, I guess, because some people, you know, don't want to think about stuff during races, and they just want to focus and not talk. This is definitely the case for some people, but not all people. But like for regular like speedrun races, I don't think it's that big of a deal because it's relatively easy to commentate. But for rando, the thought process is completely different. Stupid. This has been a little sketchy. Well, that would also... Yo, the ice rod. Hell yeah. That would also require, like, GDQ to be running through Discord audio. Or for you to be on Discord and for them to be on Discord. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, they have, you know, different audio stuff. LTTP races, I don't think would be like the technology is too limited for that. I think. Like Discord's technology, I mean. My name was brought up in NMG tourney. Was it how I lost my last 2 races in Meyer? That's probably correct. Alright, so... I don't have bombs, forgot. Not that it has reliability problems, it just like it doesn't have the audio capabilities that like an actual audio setup would have, like at GDQ. Like if they were gonna drag a runner into like the stream channel, you'd have to like make sure the commentator didn't say anything that was giving any information away. Where GDQ, they can just be like, okay, you know, we're just gonna pull your microphone audio and not give you any extra audio, and then we'll cut you at some point and tell you when you're done. Like that's not a thing that Discord can do. Come over here, you idiot. Are you dead? No. It's not the same thing at all. Because there's other people in the channel that you're getting dragged to. Like, to get dragged to an on-stream channel with commentators, you'd have to make sure the commentators don't say anything. Because you'd be able to hear the commentators. Which is different than an audio setup where they just pull your audio because it's already linked, they're just not taking it. It's completely different. Oh god. Well, this is good. I just want to get out. How did that not break it? Whatever. Yeah, it is not something that I would want to see in the Link to the Past Randomizer tournaments. It's too risky. Requires a lot more trust from multiple people, and there's already a lack of trust anyways. What's up, Lara? I guess I don't really need anything else. I'm just gonna stop checking stuff. Like, the reason we have a 15-minute delay is because of lack of trust. And because the trust that we had before has been abused. No, GDQ is not a 15-minute delay. Tournament, Link to the Past random tournament stuff is 15-minute delay. Because we can't trust people to not cheat by watching the stream. Like, it's definitely a thing that should be there. But there's also a reason that's there. Oh shit, I can't go this way. Yo, Habinator with the 3 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much for the continued support, my dude. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, so the other issue is there's no way to, like, tell. Like, there's no way for us to prove that somebody is screen watching. Like, it's different from, you know, whatever other cheating prevention methods we have. Where there are tells. But... there's just no way to tell if somebody is screen watching. I mean, there's more on the line to than just getting your name in the ring. Sure, that's the prize that you get for winning the tournament, but, like, you know, being able to say that you beat X number of people in a tournament, you know, people thinking you're good, whatever the reason may be, they have a valid reason for it. Just because there's no money involved doesn't mean there's no reason to cheat. And even if it's not for, even if it's just like, oh, you want your friends to think highly of yourself, or highly of you for doing well in this tournament, like, there's tons of reasons. Not all of them are stupid in, like, most people's opinions. Like, why would anybody cheat for that? But people that cheat have a reason to, or else they wouldn't do it. Well, there's also a 4-money randomizer live tournament happening in September. So... yeah, so this functionality is also a fairly large testing thing for this live tournament and how it's going to be handled. For qualifiers, at least. It's also not even that, but it's like, you know, admins working behind the scenes on stuff, people constantly asking why nothing is being done. When stuff is being done, it's just we can't talk about it. And people don't understand that that's a thing. And what people always say is that, like, if you tell them that you're working on it, they'll be okay with that. But 99% of the time, that's not good enough for them. But they'll say that once things are solved. There's a lot of There's just a lot of people involved, and it is impossible to trust everyone and satisfy everyone. So certain things have to be done. Would you like me to talk about all the things that we do to prevent cheaters so that they know what those are? Because that's not smart. Hey, this is what we do to catch cheaters. Okay, then all the cheaters, now that know that, are going to cheat differently. You also can't be like, hey, we're investigating this person for cheating, because then that you know, defamation of character. You can't just announce things like that. It's not that simple. Even if you say that you're looking into people, people will then start speculating who they're looking into, and that can also lead to witch hunting. It's ridiculous. Nothing is as simple as you think it is. There's still ways to cheat. What am I doing? Announcing you're investigating someone for cheating is definitely not defamation. How is it not? You know how quickly the people on the internet turn on people once, like, any sort of doubt is raised? Like, if somebody publicly accused me for cheating, even if people didn't think anything of me before that, they would immediately think, huh, I wonder if he's cheating, regardless of whether that statement is true or not. Like, if somebody with a voice in the community said that, it would immediately change people's perspectives, whether they wanted it to or not. And if admins came out and said, hey, we're investigating this person for cheating, that changes so many people's perspective on them. It's not as simple as you're making it out to be. That's completely different, Sasha. I'm not talking about jokes and memes. And then even if, so like, if somebody accused me of cheating and then found out I wasn't, right? That's still gonna, like, leave that thought in people's minds. I wonder if he actually is cheating and they just didn't catch him. Or I wonder if he's cheating in a way that is currently undetectable. There's definitely things that can go wrong if you accuse someone of cheating, whether they are or not. I sure know a lot about cheating. Thinking face emoji. Am I not in go mode yet? Oh, you're right. I'm not in go mode yet. No, I'm fine. We're fine. I'm in go mode. Everything's fine. Well, I was thinking about ammo I need for getting rid of all the Zebatites, but I'm fine. I need ice or speed to Zebetite skip. I mean, I don't know the down back method. But I don't need hook shot. Why am I not dashing? You could also just get rid of the Zebatites, Zasha. That is a thing you can do. Believe it or not. Oh yeah, you still need ice for down back. Yeah, I can get to Dragon. Meridia Warp goes past Botsmoon. But yeah, I know where ice is, so... And it's locked behind speed. So if I find speed in here or something, then I'm fine. And I can go get ice. Although I don't even know if I would at that point. Ice isn't super out of the way. I mean, ice probably saves enough time on the Metroids that it would be worth it to get. Just because PD Metroids take so long. Hey, I remembered this time. Yeah, ice would make Mother Brain like 20 shots instead of 24. But that's very minimal. But having to lay 3 power bombs on the Metroids instead of just shooting them with an Ice and Super is a fairly significant time change. I mean, it's not just the shield that lags. My rupee count lags, the fact that I have red mail lags. There's a ton of things that end up getting incorporated into how much the game lags. Yeah. Oh. Why do these items lag? Because there's more sprite generation on screen. The rupee count lags with the way that it reads how many rupees you have. I swear to God, if I lose this 1 in 42 again, I swear to God. I'm not entirely sure of the way it reads rupees. I've had it explained to me. Isn't it just a recolor for tunics and swords? It's different noises. It's just like a lot more stuff for the game to have to do at once compared to like Green Tunic with the Fighter Sword. Fighter Sword also has much less... Nice. Much less on it. Like, it doesn't have any glowingness to it. Fighter Sword is just like one line of pixels of white. Investigating someone isn't defamation, but announcing that you're investigating someone is 100% defamation. So if you're investigating, nobody knows that you're investigating them. Unless you announce it publicly. That's where things get bad. It's the public aspect. I did, Elaine. I watched the whole thing yesterday. It was real good. I released that a tad early. Like, it's like all these women that are coming out in public and saying that, like, these famous people harass them or abuse them. Like, even if that's not true, it still, you know, spreads that idea around, especially with how much it's actually happening. It spreads that idea around. It's not as simple. It's not that simple. Nice futon. He didn't actually miss any tiles. He just said that as a joke, I'm pretty sure. Even if it's, you know, negative consequences instead of, like, legitimate defamation. But it's... it's not something that you want to do in public. Bringing cheating accusations into the public is never going to be a good thing. I don't have BTTV. I used to, but FFZ fixed their shit. So I don't care anymore. You could do the game in combo, I just forgot to do it. Nice flute. And mushroom. Shit. Forgot I didn't have hook shot. It's actually monsooning. Okay. Yeah, I heard thundering outside. Hey, bombs. Nice, Kelsey. Hey. No, we're just talking about randomizer tournament things. And somebody said that we should publicly say who we're investigating for cheating. Well, it was 14. So if you were gonna guess 14, you would have won. No, it'd be a terrible idea. Thanks, Futon. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be a terrible lack of lack of transparency. Well, they would have had to say it before the GTN went up. Not the bot actually saying something after GTN. Wow, I got lucky there. So it's not going to be a PB, because I still have to go kill Dragon. But this will be a damn good race time. My day's going pretty well. Did some laundry. Checked into my flight. Still gotta finish packing. Bringing the Switch is... I don't know. No! No speed booster. Feels bad. It despawns... It goes away if you don't open it and you leave the room. Well, I already know where ice is, and it's locked behind speed. So... That's why I want speed. Okay, so after this, I'm going to... you have access to the first game you beat after it's done. Do I take offense to commentators that say hovering is cheating? No, because most of them say it as a joke. If they actually think it's cheating, then... whatever. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if hovering was banned someday. I personally think that Randomizer needs to reclassify the glitches because Randomizer is a completely different game than the original Link to the Past, and the glitches have different meanings and different impacts. Hovering is very, very minor in Link to the Past, but hovering is very, very, or can be major in Randomizer in terms of like how it affects things. So I personally think that glitches should just be completely reclassified. But I should be dead. I don't know how I accidentally fire on him there. That was weird. Oh. Bottle glitch is different because I mean it's bottle glitch is different. It's the same. It's just a much less major version. Bottle glitch only gets you two things: hovering, and bottle glitch can't actually skip a go mode item. Bottle glitch just lets you check bow lock chest. Bow is always 100% required for Link to the Past. Where hovering lets me skip the hook shot potentially. It also allows me to check 6 locations in the overworld. More if you include Ganon's Tower. So the bottle glitch is not that big a deal because you need the bow anyways. Fake flippers can skip flippers if swamp's not required, but ice is. The fact that everyone can do it or not isn't something that should be considered. I don't think. Wait, did I already do Ice Palace? Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't want to come here. I wanted to go. I was thinking like warp to Ice Rod, and then I went into Ice Palace because my brain is stupid. This is what I get for talking about things while I'm playing video games. Solsky just went. I wonder if he just killed Meyer. Or killed, beat Meyer and killed Vitreous and got Ice Rod. He's been looking for it for 1,000,000 years. Maybe he's been looking for speed and forgot that you can kill Dragon from over here. Yo, my boy Layra GG. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Give my boy... PA, big ol' thank you. At the same time, I missed what you said first, Futon. Hold on. Do I think allowing some minor glitches only if you have the items to do the thing normally would be good? I mean, that takes away some of the quote-unquote minor things. So, I don't know how you could really do that. What? Fuck off. Why did I get health bombed? That's really funny. I mean, I would like some more ammo because I need to get through the Zebs. I have plenty, but it'd be nice to have some. What am I commenting on? I don't know if I'm commentating on anything. I'll be on the couch for Jordan's run, at the very least. I didn't mean to save. I don't know. I'm not saying that I want it to be reclassified. I just wouldn't be opposed to it, and I don't think it's... I think it's gonna happen at some point. But like reclassifying it to force people to play in Logic or whatever, like that would get rid of dark rooms. Like that would have so many. Like it would, I don't know. I wouldn't agree with. It's my current PB, 237. Is Kelsey joining me on the couch? If she wants to. I'm sure Jordan wouldn't mind. I hate powerbomb Metroids. Apparently one of the other ones hit him. I need a fourth one here, I think. Oh god. I don't even know if you can do that without speed. I've never tried it, so I just wasn't going to. Did I win my last race? Like my last tournament race or the race from last night? Come on. Yeah, I did. I took too much damage. Whoops. Excuse me. It's not a difference in difficulty, it's just functionality. The emulator is less responsive. Yeah, I can't hover on emulator. I've literally never been able to hover on emulator. The inputs are happening so fast that it's like much more difficult for it to to read the inputs that quickly. Does the version of the console matter for inputs? No. The timer's over on the screen. That means Link to the Past is done already. Oh shit, I hit enter on not IRC. Oh. GG. Yo, Crazy Cop with the 2 months in a row. Thank you very much for the support, dude. Endar with the 1-bit, Chamber with the 69 bitties, and the 7th Circuit with the 5 bits. I missed that one. Apologies. Also, I missed Shadox with the 3 months in a row, I think. Yeah, I won. Alright, see you, Forza. Last night, at GDQ, they got saved. I'm getting fast. Yeah, that's one of my better times. What's a good time? This is a good time. Anything sub 3 is generally pretty good. Yeah, Oates' run was real good. Oh. Oh, all right.
DERFORCE.
Yo, Zach with the tier 3 biggest boy rolling his deepness 42 months in a row. Hell yeah. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it a lot. See it at SGDQ, I'm assuming. Is Link to the Best usually twice as long as SM? Not twice, but it's usually pretty long. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I need to pack. I need to eat some food. And get ready for my flight tomorrow. Maybe Kelsey and I'll stream later. What's up, Kelsey? Do I want a dinner? Sure, I'm down. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna play an ad. Enjoy your weekends. Watch GDQ. And I'll be back on Sunday night, Monday. Adios, everybody.